In the previous episode, with everyone's efforts, Mai and Satsuki finally reconcile. In the blink of an eye, summer vacation arrived. To avoid slipping back into her reclusive habits, Reinako accepted Mai's invitation to visit her workplace. During the break, Mai, as usual, replenished her Reinako energy, and asked about Ajisai's invitation for Reinako to visit her home, expressing hope that Reinako would get along well with Ajisai. After returning home, Reinako found that her sister Haruna's friends were visiting. Upon hearing that Reinako was friends with Mai, they all looked at her with envy. Uncomfortable in such situation, Reinako quickly made an excuse and retreated to her room. The next day, Reinako arrived at the meeting place with Ajisai at the agreed time. Seeing Ajisai dressed up so meticulously, Reinako felt as if she could die without regrets. At Ajisai's home, Reinako met Ajisai's two younger brothers. Being a gaming expert, Reinako quickly won their favor, and they clung to her, insisting she play games with them. Realizing she was neglecting Ajisai, Reinako began thinking of ways to shake off the two children. Unexpectedly, Ajisai suddenly lost her temper and angrily shooed them away. This side of Ajisai, which Reinako had never seen before, startled her, and she remained distracted while spending time with Ajisai afterward. Back home, Reinako mentioned the incident to Haruna, wondering if Ajisai had accumulated stress from taking care of her brothers and had reached her breaking point. After all, Ajisai had once told her that she had little time to go out because of her brotherly duties. Haruna, however, didn't think Ajisai was that kind of person. Just then, Ajisai called and dropped a bombshell. She was planning to run away from home. That night, worried about Ajisai, Reinako couldn't sleep. She recalled how Ajisai had taken care of her since they met and decided that, no matter what, she would protect Ajisai. The next day, Ajisai found Reinako waiting for her at the station. Reinako lied, saying she happened to want a trip and could accompany Ajisai. The perceptive Ajisai saw through Reinako's concern and hugged her, expressing her gratitude. On the journey, Reinako realized she truly struggled with communication. Even when she racked her brain, the best topic she could come up with was, "The weather is nice today." To avoid awkward silences, Reinako sent a distressed text to Satsuki. The reliable Satsuki quickly sent back for emergency tips, advising Reinako to open them when she ran out of things to say. At the same time, Satsuki warned Reinako that when people drop their masks, they often reveal their ugly sides. If Ajisai showed Reinako the parts of herself she usually hid, would Reinako still see Ajisai the same way? At that moment, Reinako didn't fully understand Satsuki's words. She believed that, when it came to Ajisai, she could accept anything. With this mindset, Reinako and Ajisai embarked on their journey. They soon reached their destination and decided to find the hot spring inn for the night. Before that, they agreed to grab a meal somewhere. Using one of Satsuki's tips, Reinako asked Ajisai about her dreams. Ajisai told her that she used to want to be a cool idol, but now she simply hoped to become more mature. However, for someone who lost her temper at her brothers and ran away from home, that dream seemed difficult to achieve. After the meal, Ajisai showed Reinako around the town. She revealed that she had been there many times, but when she decided to run away, this was the first place that came to mind. In the end, she could only go to familiar places. Suddenly, Reinako grabbed Ajisai's hand and told her she could go anywhere she wanted. If she felt uneasy, Reinako would be there to accompany her. Putting words into action, Reinako suggested they try a different inn that Ajisai had never stayed at before. However, things didn't go as planned when they arrived. Reinako found the hotel had long been closed. With no other choice, the two had to search for another place to stay. For some reason, Ajisai's hand felt warmer than before. What other difficulties will Ajisai encounter on her runaway journey? What will happen between her and Reinako? Follow my channel to be the first to know the latest developments in the new series.